What up, though? How's it going? How are you? This is You May Roscoe, and that would happen to be me. And today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to the freestyle. This is Fire in the Booth Part 3, and this is by Akala. We'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't already that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, you'll be reminded of future shows. And let's go ahead and dive into this. I'm anxious to hear what Akala got. He always dropping nuggets. So let's see what he got today.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
You know what time it is in here, that's right.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Akala, Fire in the Booth, Part 3. Listen, Fuse Banquet, new album out 27th of May. Turn the beat up in my headphones just a touch. Listen. Whoever's more human must have the right to do the abusing. I imagine that means you then, or a human just as clueless, foolish fools. Thought of a tortured soul, bought for a quarter of gold. One little sign and slaughter it whole. Why not? They don't have souls. They love their children less than we do, so they are less than equal. They abuse women, so we kill them cause they are bloody villains. That's right, we are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists. Liberate them from their birth cause they feel more free with the children murdered. I know that it sounds absurd, but let me explain it a little bit further. We're so superior, our missiles whistle until they tickle little itty bitty grandchildren and make them giggle, but their laughter sounds like screaming. I told you that they were demons. They pretend to be dead to make us feel sad, put bullets in the head to make us look bad, but we're never anything other than glad. With nose that look funny and up in their body bag. If a hair's harmed on Sally or Brad, even a dog cry like mad. Dog is a man's best friend, not a girl. Women are abused all over the world and children are raped in every place, every religion or creed or race. Even fathers with daughters, uncles, nieces, sweep it under the carpet. Rape is a weapon used by power, and we don't want to look like bastards. So manufacture hero complex, a reaction to nothing more complex than.
I'm gonna stop it right there for a sec. He's sounding good so far. He's sounding he's dropping nuggets as I expected. You know what I mean? The one thing that I haven't seen from him, and that's only I think that's only because I haven't really exposed myself to him really, him the rapper. You know, if anybody had seen like the first reaction that I did to Akala's music, I think I said in that particular reaction that I was more familiar with him as an activist and as a speaker. I've known of him in that realm for years, and I knew he was a rapper then. I just never dived into the music, but I was very familiar with him on the other side, you know, and he applies everything, you know, him as an activist, him as a speaker is everything he's applying to his rap. So everything that he lives, preaches, and is about, he puts that in his music. So I definitely can appreciate that, but let's keep it going.
More complex, a reaction to nothing more complex than organized mass rape of the state. Don't want to hear about mass graves cause I hate to relate to a shade that's darker than you. One that prays under a different roof, has less dollars or pounds, crowns or gowns or grounds, fill them up with rounds to mess with the way that things are constructed. Obstructing lines of production, you can buy anything, liposuction, seduction. Just buy from us men, buy lies, can't buy truth. No one's selling it, there is no use, there is no customer base for the product. We'd rather buy some celebrity trollop, cause our life is about getting one up and everybody else that we pass on to come up. We don't care what the force bring the sun up, but light in the sun every day getting bun up. To the point that it's part of the culture. Tell the truth, it's only the result of a double lie cancelling itself. Their pride cancelling itself. Cause virus is normality, living in a world that is built on vanity.
I just realized that I never spoke of the thing that I brought up that whole thing the last time, and I forgot it was the thing that I was talking about that I hadn't heard from him was like a bunch of metaphor heavy type of rhymes. That's what I meant to get to, but I mean, he'll have metaphors in there, but I haven't, they're not heavy with him, you know, but let's keep this going.
more salaries, more calories, more thieving, more charities. Picture a more on a horse with a chariot, speaking some kind of African Arabic, teaching mathematics to a Spaniard when maths ain't got to Britannia. Can you picture rhyme scripture? This designed for the mind to be richer. Are you blind? Can't you find the rim pratt? Cause your time and alignment is on crack. It's hard to beat as far off the rhythm as you are. It's like hard to have so little charisma. I swear that you try to be shit to make me look even better than everybody knows that I am already. I'm a pedigree that can't be touched like leprosy. I'm a rapper like the Beatles, begging me to let it be. And I don't need no referee. I play the game on my own, it's my own sport. And you can't take a king to his own court. You can't take a king to his own court. You ain't the phone tour. You're the type to rap for 5 minutes and complain that your throat's sore. Well, I'm so sure that my stone jaw is the coldest and most since 04. But these silly little boys said it's so raw. Make a bigger bit of noise, but we know you ain't up to the game, you ain't match fit. You ain't even got the brain for the tactics. You ain't even on the bench, you're a ball boy. One little send out you, so just sit down. I am the big Mac man with a quiz on. Super cat, they punch sting with a scissor on. Who are these silly little wallies? Think that you're up with enough for the guts to be on it. They're the version of me that I didn't want to be. I'm the coldest and roast since Admiral Zheng He. I'm firing the booth, you're a wet rag. You ain't the real thing like a stepdad. I'm the best, so rest where the rest have. Don't big up your chest, let your breast sag. I'm the best dad, look, I don't even beat my sons, I let them shine. Even when they got no talent to rhyme, insist on doing it all of the time. All of my fines reinforced with a kind of carbon, not hard on the thoughts in my mind. Of course you will find, I taught you a line, I'm born with bars, no one ever taught me to rhyme. The portion is mine, don't touch it. Furthermore, don't even discuss it, I know that you heard. Britain's biggest export is weapons of death. That ain't a fear, but you're a guest. Take another breath and your country's next. Unless you remind them whenever you rhyme and you're a beast on the mic with impeccable timing, they will think they're in the league that I'm in. But that is most absurd. To understand to a cancel with banter for those between the gangster and the panther. I know that you've seen these man with the tantrums like kids when I'm off on a tandem, cause they don't know what a tandem means. So rather than use a dictionary, they talk and badmouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your mind, G. But I don't watch that, they love's more than a grand's worth. You should see when I roll through Handsworth, elders see me cross the road, talk to me and it usually goes.
Yeah, man, that man said, I'm only trying to lift your mind up, uplift your mind, man. This dude, man, his flow, you know what I mean? Like just his ability to, you know, his breath control is definitely, you know, superb, you know, to be able to spit as fast as he's spitting like that. Like, I heard him get, you know, a little, pick up the pace and a little in other raps, but I don't know if he was doing it like this, you know, like rapid fire spit. You know, he's like killing that right now. But let's keep it going.
We love all you bust up the thing, spread knowledge. Bonfire upon the Babylon College. We salute you. You're the future. All the bigger man have time for them youth. What I am saying is that the respect's worth more than the chain on your neck. When it's not that, it's somebody's mum. Say that she feed me to a son, cause you wanna come get his mind out of the slums. Akala is smarter than half of you dumb. Regardless, the bars are retardedly dumb. What the ras and the ra to the part of my lung. Take out a whole click. The chat's doo-doo. Pick up a mic. We can see who's who. I'm firing the booth. You dry wood. Chew your flesh and it best tastes quite good. So smart, but he still move quite hood. See him on the road. Don't think that I try should. That's a wise assessment. Can I like land as a wise investment? Especially land that is recently blessed with in excess of 1 million deaths in the castle you resting. That's the next thing built on the bones of the flesh of the wretched. Phone you opposing, only protected cause we regret that. Only deceptive things that we like and only reject it when it feels like it's truth with the jesting. So get in with a blessed king whose crown is the rounds that he fought. Therefore you ain't got to deal with the fraud of all these being because of whom I'm bored. My worst, stronger than their best over alone. Stronger than their flesh, older than their own. Can't compare to his guests. Usually don't ever they're there to spit next. It's clear, the reason's fear. Even the worst MC has ears. Though we can't hear where the beat is. The time is flow with the kick and the snare. They hear me, they know life ain't fair. God bless some and some get air. Like these conscious heads that cry that I get big-headed and I don't know why. Cause I've always been this guy. Ever since mum said aim for the sky, I decided that was too low. So I'm astral traveling to another zone. You won't ever get him on the dog and the bone. Cause I don't ever really want to answer my phone. So that I'm in is high vibration. See the future in my meditation. Your peeps, pour libation for all the creeps to get above their station. I placed them in the right placement. That is to say I erased them. Ain't no one above nor adjacent. Still these mugs that want to get faced, do but face it. They don't really want to face me. I don't run so you can't ever chase me.
Yeah, I need a drink of water now. It's like this dude just keep going.
And I've been through things on the pavement, but don't beg roll fame cause I never made it. My uncles, cousins and friends have done everything that yours have made, but I don't tell their story, I tell mine. That means I'm real and you're fake. With that said, I don't mind a bit of fiction. If you did tell your story well, but your raps are drier than a dead man's top lip after 6 years of living in hell. Meet a nice girl, you just might gel. Might be wifey, you can't quite tell. No, why? Cause the only bitch in the world is a man and his ego we have is a show. Mine is harder than my uncle's foot back, who don't even need to wear shoes. He only eats pounded yam and stew with hands like cans on a man. I refuse. Who said mum never raised no fools? Your mum raised you, you're a punk of a plank, a donut, a tool. You make me think the mother nature's cruel. Then I get back and remember, life is a gift even when it don't look like it is. And everybody thinks that they're cold in the booth. Got no sense to show them the truth. Put the pen down, become a spectator, go get a day job. There is no shame in it. We need doctors and architects, not more crap rappers that are past their best. And if the cap fits you, wear it. If it fits your friend, to share it. I know it ain't the role of a parent to take my child's confidence and tear it, but it is my role as a father to show my son about life, and it's harder when you got a dad named Akala. Those are big shoes to fill. Be your own man, have your own plan, your own destiny. Just don't ever mess with me, preferably. Bunny's fools for the treachery, definitely. Those that put us in jeopardy, especially foes that want to pose next to me. Nobody ain't testing me. It's the versatility that is killing them. So road, but I teach kids William. Listen to my albums, I actually write songs, and of course the bars are brilliant. We could do politics, spirituality, or real life or reality. Do this thing here with straight up vanity. Either way, nobody can battle me much less.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I know nobody came down on me, but yeah, no, I was just about to say this is kind of my first time, like in this back end of this, even in the front end of it a little bit. Like it wasn't so politic heavy, but really like he's just like spitting. You know what I mean? Like usually it's like, well, up to this point it's been very socio-political, but no, he just handing bars at you now. Like, here, take this. He wasn't spit so fast I could, catch more than a couple at a time. I'm catching what I can catch. You know what I mean? But he rapid fire, just throwing them out there. You know what I mean? So let's keep this going.
Let's shackle me, the maroon, one-man army, an entire platoon. They're like, what do you?
Let me push it back just a second or two there. Let's do that.
Nobody ain't testing me. It's the versatility that is killing them. So road, but I teach kids William. Listen to my albums, I actually write songs, and of course the bars are brilliant. We could do politics, spirituality, or real life or reality. Do this thing here with straight up vanity. Either way, nobody can battle me, much less shackle me. The maroon, one-man army, an entire platoon. They're like, when he went out of breath soon. How does he do that? Is he human? Look, man, it's the spirit of book, man. Back in the flesh of a terrible crook, man. The law won't like me. Ain't it obvious? I ain't a paedophile nor a colonist. I'm the MC you don't want to bother with. The gauntlet's thrown down, who's crossing it? That's what I thought. You could have your whole life to retort. Still won't think up the things that I thought when I was age 4. Scratch that before I was born. In the room when I was yet to be formed. Before that in the past incarnation, when I set fire to a feast plantation. Me and Sam shot here in the cane fields. 2 weeks straight, totally stayed still. With nothing but a blade of scrape. Still grumped on our enemies. What a great kill. Self-defense is not violence, it's common sense. The first law of nature, self-preservation. To let people kill and abuse you, it's just self-hatred. Turn the other cheek. Why? No one ever got the freedom that way. Lies. When the oppressed say an eye for an eye. They talk this crap about the world goes blind. Just don't attack us in the first place, and everything will be just fine. In the meantime, train hard, read enough, stay sharp, and don't diss the sisters of your army. You are putting down half your army. Any revolution without the women in the middle is no revolution at all. Trust me, you could be back from all. Women were there, ready to pop through.
This dude, goodness gracious.
But we have become so cowardly that rather than fight back, we attack the only ones that ever had our back. And that is an actual fact. And I ain't saying that I ain't ever done that. I'm just saying that it's time that we run that. So don't put my name in the same sentence as real revolutionaries. I'm offended. Real revolutionaries spend their life engaged in revolutionary acts. And as cold as I am on the mic, thus far, I just rap. With that said, there is no comparison. Too cold for the way that I carry on. These vultures feed off, carry on. Come along now, carry on, carry on. Roll up, 2 for a pound. Bun down MCs, I run a whole sound. Bun your whole clique, I run a whole town. Take a stroll at the speed of sound. Who said the speed of light was the fastest thing? Never knew the speed of darkness. A black hole absorbs all light that it is. So how could light ever get past it? I studied the masters and sages, secret teachings of all of the ages. I don't know, I can't explain it. The knowledge ain't mine, no, I radiate it. It's why they write 16 lines, and I write an essay that rhymes. And I never went uni neither, but my mind works just fine. In fact, there's no need to be modest. My mind's a fine instrument. If I'm honest, and I promise that I will show you where their bodies at. Burying MCs, am I like a hobby that? And MCs don't bite me. They ain't got the technique to even copy that. I think I've made my point in a manner that is more than adequate. So let's put all the boasting aside. I do know that I'm just challenging this thing. Who knows what is it? Inspiration, the source of the spirit. Not a man in the sky, but a force that animates all things that are living. Dali's brush, Akala's lyrics. Some things ain't explained by the laws of physics. Cause you've been down in your life, don't mean you ever be on top of it. Cause for this force right here, there ain't one that is equal and opposite.
Ooh, are you okay? What is he? Those sound effects is good. That is killing me. Perfect.
Wow! Akala just killed Fire in the Booth, man! That is Fire in the Booth right there, Fire in the Booth Part 3! And that's why my man is the first artist to do Part 3!
he was snapping, man. Oh man, that was Akala with Fire in the Booth, Par Free. It was part 3, you know. But yeah, no, Akala, he snapped. That was nice and a very eloquent and very nice and tidy freestyle right there. It was very, very clean. You know what I mean? Like just nice and polished. You know, no blemishes. You know, just kicking it to you nice and clean. You know, no accent mixed in there, but he sounded good, man. He did. It was reminding me of one of my friends. I actually have a British buddy. You know, he's living in Jamaica right now. He is like Jamaican and got some other nationalities mixed up in there too. But he did live in, I think he might have been born in either Britain or something like that. And mom was however that goes, you know. But he reminds me of when me and him would be spitting together, you know what I mean? Years ago, you know, we'll be on, you know, getting danked out, you know, and we'll just be at one of the guys' crib or just wherever we at, you know what I mean? Because shit, when we was hanging, man, shit, we back at that time, we was like doing 5 parties, like 3 to 5 parties a night. And this is like 5 days out of the 7-day week. We was like partying like this. So it was like something stupid. But yeah, no, he reminds me of him when he starts rapping. But yeah, no, Akala sounds excellent. I love it. I'm looking forward to the next one. That the part 4 is the one that everybody was like, "Ooh, that's the one right there," you know. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. But this one was dope. Thumbs up. I approve. Akala is great. That's all people need to know. And make sure that you support this guy too. Like, if you're not doing it already, please go over and support this guy or any of the artists that I actually react to. You know, that's one thing that I want to be about is be about, like, you know, supporting the other artists out here, you know, as much as I can. So I always make sure, like, you know, if I'm reacting to them, you know, every now and again, every blue moon, I should say, I forget, you know, the sirens is coming now, but every blue moon, I'll forget about it. But for the most part, I'm subscribing, you know, trying to watch a video or two here and there when I can, you know, outside of reacting to them and trying to spread the word in that manner, you know. So the sirens, God dang it. There's so much fire in the booth that you know, I don't know if that's the fire department trying to show up. Too much fire in the booth, you know. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. But like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. Pick the one named Akala Reactions. I do have a playlist for him. I also have a playlist for other artists as well. Shitload of other artists, as a matter of fact. But check out all that stuff. Make sure you watch the videos, like the videos. Make sure you're not requesting anything that I haven't already reacted to. I do have the Cash App on the screen. It's $ You Made Roscoe. If you like to make a donation or anything like that, that's where you'll do that. But that's it. That's all. I'm going. Baseball, baby. I'll see y'all on the flip, though. Doses.